Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Juana. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be working on embroidery. I have to complete this order. Includes 2 sets of baby items. These sets include a bib, a burp cloth, and a onesie. I am not going to include the onesie on this video because that is going to be way too long. But I'm going to show you the process on how to use the fast frame or 8-in-1 hoop. I'm going to be using my multi-needle for this process, but you can use just single needle machine. You're going to follow the instruction same way, all right? So guys, let's get started. Okay, so these are the items that I'm going to embroider. I already did the crocheting around the item. Of course, I didn't include on the video because it's crochet and it takes a long time. This was, 2 sets. So these are the items, the bibs right here. Okay, we have the snaps on the back, and then this is the bird cloths. I have 2 styles. I have the square one, and what I use for these bird cloths are cloth diapers, and I love to use this because it has the double fabric in the middle. I've been doing this since my babies were babies and they're already adult. I've been using the same process, and believe it or not, I did it for my grandkids also. So this is the other style that I'm going to be using. I contour this shape on the cloth diaper. I just had a pattern that I made myself, and this shape so that you can use the baby bird this way. All right. So I wanted to include that. So that person agreed on the 2 styles and the colors. So I'm going to be using this design right here for this one, this color. And then this design is gonna be for this one. Okay, so the baby is a baby girl. So I did not place the name of the baby because the customer didn't want to identify by name, just the fact that it was a girl. All right, so these are the applique for this one. This one has a 2-piece applique. The baby bear is gonna be brown, and the moon and the star is gonna be glitter yellow. Fabric has already the heat and bond in the back. If you don't know heat and bond is used for appliques because once you embroider on top, you are going to iron this at the end of the whole embroidery process, and it gets the applique to be more stable in the item. What you're gonna do is you're gonna remove the backing. And if you notice this shiny part in here, that's the glue. And that is what you're gonna be placing on top of the applique like this. You're gonna do all the embroidery, and then once you're done with all the embroidery, you're gonna take it to the press and you're gonna press it down, and then makes it more stable. All right, in other words, when you wash the item, the material or the fabric is not gonna bubble up or detach from the embroidery. So next, what I'm gonna be doing is, and I'm gonna show you how to use the 8-in-1, how to place it in the machine, and how to use the sticky stabilizer, which we are going to be using for this embroidery because it's a tearaway stabilizer, and for this item you don't need a cutaway. All right, it's okay to use a tearaway. Okay guys, so I'll see you in a little bit. Okay guys, so this is the 8-in-1 fast frame, one of the pieces. It comes with another 6 pieces. So this measures closely to 7.5 in width, and the height is 5.5. Okay, so there's plenty of space that I can use for my design with no issues. I'm also going to be using sticky stabilizer. It's a tearaway. And yeah, so I'm going to show you how it goes. This piece is the actual frame, okay, that is going to go into the machine, and it has this knob in here where you're going to adjust this part and tighten. If you see these 2 pieces in here that they're raised up, it's like 2 nipples. They're going to be used to attach this part to it. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this part with, if you notice, it has like a slope going down. So you want it to be with the slope going down. This notch that you see here, little tiny notch, is the center of the frame. All right. So I'm gonna hook this in here. I'm gonna open it up a little bit so it will fit in there. I'm gonna slide it in. Let me open it a little bit more. Okay, and then it's gonna fall in there. So now I'm gonna tighten it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take you to the embroidery machine so I can show you how to hook it up. Okay, I'm gonna move you around. See you in a little bit. So my machine is already adjusted to the size of this hoop in here. Okay, so this is gonna be fitting this frame. Remember that I told you this part is the frame and this is the hook right here. All right, so I'm gonna hoop it just like any other hoop for the multi-needle. I'm working on the Ricoma EM1010, just in case I forgot to mention it to you. So I'm just gonna go in and it's in. Okay, so I'm gonna take this off. You can hook this into the machine separate, and then you can work on the frame. And once this is in the machine, you can put it in. I'd rather do it ahead of time because for me it's faster, but you can do it either way. All right. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the stabilizer a little bit larger than the hoop itself. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna separate the sticky stabilizer from the backing. Okay, you're gonna get this part and we're gonna stick it into the frame. Okay, like that. And then the excess part, I always fold it to make sure that it's gonna hold in there. That's the way I do it. Okay, and make sure that you're not blocking the holes back here, because remember you're gonna put this on the frame, on the main frame, so you don't want those holes to be blocking in there. So this is how we do it, people. Okay, pretty easy. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring the design and then I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to place the burp claws on the sticky stabilizer. I'm going to be doing the burp claws first, so I'm going to make sure that it's half because I want it to be center. So once I do that, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to place this part in here. Okay, I'm going to try to make it as center as I can. Okay, and then I'm going to be using this notch that I showed you earlier right here. Okay, and I'm going to match with this mark in here from the embroidery, from Embroider that it gives you on the printout. All right, once I know it's here, okay, and this is, I have to turn it around because it's gonna go this way. Once this is in the notch in here, and I can see the notch in there to mark the center, I'm gonna place it like in the middle. I'm gonna eyeball it. Okay, okay, so this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'll be right back, people. I'm gonna use these clips right here. This came with the machine to use when you are embroidering hats, and that will give me exactly the ending of the metal, so I know I have enough space because this is right here. Okay, it marks it in place. That's how I do it. If you are using a single needle machine, you don't have to worry about it because you're going to be probably using a 5x7 hoop. So I'm gonna move you around to the machine, all right? Okay guys, so I have already traced and placed the colors, so let's get started. Okay guys, I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna trim it and I'll be right back. Okay you guys, so I already trimmed it, so I'm gonna be continuing, okay? I took off the backing, so I'm gonna place it here. Okay, so I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna trim this one also. If you have any questions about how to do applique, if you have never done it before, I have videos that will show with details, everything about applying applique, and that includes especially on the single needle machine and on the multi needle machine, all right? So you can go back to my videos and check them out. I'll see you in a little bit. So we're gonna work on the third applique. I forgot to show you that it has a third applique in pink that I'm using glitter pink, and I forgot to show it to you. So let's go. And you know the drill. So I'll be back, okay, people? Okay, guys, so we are done with the part of the applique. So now it's gonna be straight embroidery, and so the machine is not supposed to be stopping because we are done with that part of the applique. So let's go. Okay, guys, this is done. I'm gonna trim it around and I'm gonna continue with the next one. I'm gonna do the next design on the bib, so that way you don't get bored see me doing the same applique again. The other one is not an applique, it's a straight embroidery. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the bib, hooping the bib on that one. And it's the same process of hooping, but I'm gonna show you how easy that I do it, okay? So we're gonna do the next design and I'm gonna do the bib now with the other design. That way I won't bore you with the same embroidery that we did earlier of the applique. Okay, so I'm gonna place it in this notch, looking at the notch in the middle of the hoop. This is the back of the bib. This is the front of the bib. So that's how I center it. Stretch it out. I was gonna mention to you that I forgot, if you don't have sticky stabilizer, you can use regular tearaway with these hoops. Which sometimes I even prefer, because sometimes sticky stabilizer is too strong and sometimes it gets stuck into the fabric if the fabric is fuzzy. So that's what I do when I have those kind of fabrics. Okay, you can use temporary spray adhesive and spray the regular tearaway and then you stick it in there, and it works sometimes even better than the sticky stabilizer. Okay, so then I'm gonna place the design here. I'm gonna be using the notch on the top right here. I see it, that's the middle right there. Feeling for the border of the hoop again, that I have enough space, and it looks like I do. And this looks good to me, people. So I'm gonna take you to the machine to get this embroidered. This one's gonna be a faster embroidery because, like I said, there's no applique involved. All right, so see you in a little bit, people. Okay, guys, I already traced this and already shows the colors. It's only 3 colors design. So let's go. So guys, we are done. I'm gonna take you back there to show you the result of both sets. I did not show you this design embroidered on a burp cloth because I already showed you how I did the burp cloth on the other one. I will see you in a little bit. So guys, I am done. Everything is finished and all I have left to do is to pack them and give it to the customer. So I am happy the way they came out. I have done this before on baby shirts also, and these files always give me a good result. That's why I like working with them. I usually don't do baby clothing. I used to do them in the beginning when I first opened my Etsy shop, but I took them out because a lot of people don't appreciate the work that it takes to do this, especially the crochet part of it. But now and then I do receive requests from people that I know for them, and I do them because they do appreciate the work. So I am happy with them. This is the yellow one, the bib. This is the back of the bib, and this is the one it came out. I'm very happy with it. All right. So this is the pink one. I love this combination of colors, and I'm happy that I found the crochet thread the same color as the embroidery thread. That's very hard to do, and I was able to match them. This is the back, and this is the bib. I'm sorry, and this is the burp cloth. Yeah. All right. So guys, thank you for spending this time with me. If you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe to my channel, The Crafty Puerto Rican, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future videos. So guys, I will see you pretty soon. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Hasta luego.